Hey, welcome back. This is Steve Goodner, the founder of EQFIT. I just want to share with you today something I've been talking to literally hundreds of people about over the last couple of months, and that is, what is a success mindset? There's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of information about, well, what kind of a mindset should I have? And what is the right success mindset and all of that. Let me try to clarify that as much as I can for you with my background and understanding of psychology, neuroscience, and my work with people over 4 decades. What I've learned is there is no one right mindset for success, but there is a right mindset for your success. What does that mean? Well, it means you're a unique person, right? You have your own experiences, you have your own knowledge, education, you have your own giftedness, skills, talents, abilities. You've grown in many ways over the years. You have your own perspectives. You've seen many different things. So all of that comes together and combines with your beliefs, your values, the things that are important to you, that you hold dear, the standards that you hold your decisions up to. All of that actually creates your mindset. And it can't be fake or disingenuous, because if you're approaching people from that direction, they're going to know about it pretty quick. So, what is your unique mindset? I believe everybody is smart enough, skilled enough, talented enough to be successful if they understand what's going on up here and how that applies to what they're trying to accomplish. How do we get there? Well, you can't just say, "Oh, this guy over here is a real inspirational speaker and he said all this, about mindset, and I'll just use that." Well, okay, you can do that, and maybe it helps you, and that's great. But is that really your full potential for the highest level of your unique mindset? Probably not. Trying to be something we're not or somebody we're not never leads to the best outcomes. So, really understanding what's going on up here with our mindset and understanding how that comes together, I think really helps. And so let me explain what that looks like. As you can tell, these are unscripted. I'm not looking at any notes or bullet points or scripts. I'm just sharing from experience what I know. There are many different types of personalities and people in the world. Anyone can be successful with the following things in mind. Number one, is it something you have a passion for? Is it something that you literally care about enough to show up and bring that into the world? That's really important. I talked to several people just in the last week who want to come to me and let me help them grow themselves and their business, because I believe you've got to do both of those in parallel. So I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners growing themselves and their business in parallel. But when I ask them what their passion is, they don't know. And passion's really important because it's coming from your beliefs, your values, those things internally that really drive and motivate you. And if all you're looking for is a paycheck, there are millions of ways to get a paycheck. Entrepreneurship is not the easiest way to get a paycheck. If you are an entrepreneur, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you have a passion and you started a business, most people don't get into that business to be a salesperson or to be a marketing person. They get in it to do what they're passionate about. That is at the core of your mindset. What are you bringing to the world to make an impact on the world? Now, what we start to wrap around that are the many different dimensions that I measure through a fairly robust package of assessments. So, for instance, what's your personality? What is your communication style? What is your work style? How do you like to do things? but also what are your motivators? What are the things that drive you internally, not just externally, because external motivators are unreliable. Also, what is your emotional intelligence level? Are you skilled in the different competencies of emotional intelligence? Can you have positive conversations with people? How good is your communication clarity? What are your habits? What are your productive and non-productive habits, or productive and counterproductive habits? Because the counterproductives diminish your productive habits. They take away from your productive habits. What are your response patterns? What are your abilities to be coachable? Are you open to being coached? Are you open to feedback? Do you invite feedback? You can start to see all of the different dimensions and elements that are involved in what's going on up here and how you present yourself in the world. If you want to create your unique success mindset, you've got to get clarity on those things first, which is why when I work with people in helping them grow themselves in their business, I start with a robust package of assessments because I want to work from good data. Most of the big decisions in our lives are not done without the best information we can gather. Why would you do that about creating your mindset? Why would you do that about your personal and professional development? Why would you not use data-driven approaches to help you be the best you and reach your highest levels of success? This stuff doesn't happen by accident. It is intentional, and it happens in a process of first creating a growth mindset. That's a part of your unique mindset. Creating a growth mindset, which means I'm always willing to grow, to learn more, to adapt, to learn new skills, to enhance my strengths and leverage those while I'm working on my blind spots or my gaps, my developmental opportunities. I know it might sound complicated, but when I work with folks around this, really it's pretty simple, because the assessments are going to show us all of those cool things: strengths, gaps, weaknesses, developmental opportunities. And then we can create a roadmap to help people figure out, okay, how do I create the success mindset that's right for me? Because if you're a bookkeeper versus an attorney versus a financial planner versus a coach versus a consultant, and you name it, whatever profession you want to talk about, the same mindset for success does not work in every one of those. It's got to be unique to the individual and their experiences, their cultural upbringing, and all of those things that make them a unique human being. And what they're doing and bringing to the world is important as well. That focus on their profession, there is a certain mindset that will be better for some versus other practices and professions. So while this all sounds kind of complicated, the reality is there's a process. There is a very defined sequence. Assess to get good data, to get better insights, to make the best decisions, and then get into a coaching process. My coaching process is intense in 6 weeks, really helping people build that launching pad for whatever the goals are. There's another thing that makes your unique mindset. What are your goals? What is the dream? What do you want to achieve for yourself, for your family, in life? What impact do you want to have on the world? Now you can see all the different variables. And when you start to get a handle here on what all those variables are and where are you on every one of those in your measurements, so that you have a clear understanding of what you need to do to move forward to get the success that you want, then there's nothing that holds you back, because it isn't guessing. You're not doubting. You're not worrying as much. You're not as frustrated. And frankly, there's so much noise out there today, especially in the digital landscape, that so many people get information overload, analysis paralysis. I'm actually doing a LinkedIn Live tomorrow that will be here on a live on YouTube as well, talking about stop spinning, start winning. Well, how do you get from spinning to winning consistently? By an intentionally designed success mindset that is unique to you and specific skill development that you will need to reach your goals. That's what this is all about. If you don't create that unique success mindset for you, other training, learning, reading books, seminars, audio books, whatever it happens to be, those will add something to you. But when you create the right mindset that is unique for you for the success that you want to have, now we're talking about multiplication, not addition. And when you get that kind of synergy, you can take your business or your personal career wherever you want to go. And by the way, this stuff works in relationships just as much as it works in business development or leadership or any other significant effort in your life. So I just want you to start to consider you have what you need inside of you to be successful. The key is to bring that out and to mold and shape it in a way that brings the most value so that you can have the most impact in what you want to bring to the world. So when you think about mindset and creating a success mindset, think unique to you. You are one of one. Think about growth mindset. Think about all of the things that go into creating that mindset that you can be comfortable with, because trying to be something else or someone else just doesn't work. And it doesn't come across as authentic to other people. If you have a passion that you want to bring to the world, whatever that happens to be, then find the mindset that best promotes and fosters the success of that passion that you're bringing into the world. I think that's where I'm going to stop for today. That's a lot of different things to think about around mindset. Be looking for that video that'll be coming tomorrow, which is called Stop Spinning, Start Winning. I'm going to talk about the 10 triggers that put people into what I call spin mode, where they just can't move forward. But I'm also going to give you solutions. And just for fun, I may bring that to one of these Small Business Growth Lab videos as well, just for those who haven't picked it up somewhere else. I appreciate you taking the time, if you watch this long, to do that. Please subscribe and please join this effort to help all of us be more successful in what we're doing. My heart is to help small business owners reach the success they desire and enjoy the journey, because I think that's just as important. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.